Hey everyone, I'm Mindy from Cute Girls Hairstyles, and I'm so excited about today's video because we're doing a giant giveaway. So you guys know how much I love my NuMe wands, my hair wands. You can see I have a few of them up here. So we decided to go ahead and give a whole bunch of those away. We're gonna be giving away 12 today. But first I thought it would be helpful for you guys if I showed you a few tips and tricks I've learned using the wands, and I'm gonna have my girls come in too and help you show different things on their hair. I'm not gonna show you how I do my whole entire head of hair today. I'm just gonna show you a trick on one piece. This is my second day curls after using a NuMe wand, so they're amazing, they're great, they really give you great curl, and I even have friends with super stick straight hair that can make their hair curl with these wands. But for me, if I were gonna do a piece of a curl in my hair, I would take like a 1-inch piece of hair, and then I'm gonna take my wand, and I really like the 25mm wand for my hair, and I'm gonna hold it upside down and wrap away from my face. And you'll notice that I'm only wrapping, I start like 4 or 5 inches away from the root, and I keep some of the end off. And you only have to hold it for like 5 seconds, not very long. And then while the piece of hair is still nice and warm, I just give it a nice gentle tug down, and that helps just loosen the curl a little bit. So then later when I run my fingers through it, it ends up being a lot more natural and soft looking curl. And I get people all the time asking me if my curl is natural, which then tells me I think I'm doing it the right way. So again, you know, you'll see I start a few inches away from the root, and I wrap around and I leave a good inch off the bottom, and then I'm gonna let it go and just give it a slight tug. And then when you run your fingers through, voila, it just looks like this pretty natural wave instead of quite so curly and tight, which I love, the 25mm. One of the best things, easy to use, it just has an on-off switch, it has this cute little swivel bottom so it doesn't get tangled, which I love. And they do come, I should mention so I don't get comments, they do come with a glove you can use to keep your hands from being burned, but I don't put my fingers close enough to the edge of the curling iron or the wand to ever worry about it. But if you do, for sure use the glove and keep your fingers nice and safe.
Hey everyone, I'm Bailey, and today I'm going to show you how I curl my hair with the 19mm. I like this one a little bit better than my mom's because it gives me more of like a Taylor Swift curl instead of a beachy wave.
Yeah.
So to start off, I'll take the piece that I left out. Right. And you're going to want to take the curler and turn it upside down. And I try to keep the curl as close to my roots as possible. And then I also try to keep the curl tight. After I've wrapped it, I leave about 1 inch off the curl, so it doesn't...
Which is why she's not using the glove either, because she doesn't get her fingers too close to the wand.
You want to hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds and then let it go. And you can see it gives you a really bouncy, soft curl.
And also, I don't think you pull yours down, do you? Like your curls. She likes hers really tight curls, so she leaves them as they come out of the wand, where I give them a little tug. And also, I forgot to mention that just to add a little bit of straight, like it doesn't, not straighten isn't the right word,
just
but
it
gives like a little more natural look. Sometimes I take my wand just on the ends and go like this, just right after I curl them, and it just kind of flattens those ends out a little bit and gives a little more natural curl versus this that curls all the way down to the very ends, which I love too. Yeah. Just two different looks.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn, and I'm going to be curling my hair with the 32mm because I want more of a beachy wave. And Bailey's curls were more of the feminine, cute, girly curls.
Tighter Taylor Swift look.
And I wanted more of the relaxed and natural look.
Mm-hmm. Which fits their personality a ton.
Yeah. So, you're just going to take your piece. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Go. And you always hold it upside down. And then just curl, wrap it around, kind of loose.
Again, she's going away from her face, but it's just your preference. I just prefer going away from the face.
And then you leave your ends off, a little bit off. Just hold it for a couple seconds. And then just unwrap it. And it leaves kind of this cute, looser curl. And you can just comb through it so it's not quite so stuck together. And then you have your curl.
And by the end of the day, this relaxes, I think, just enough that it really almost looks like it wasn't intentionally curled. It looks really very natural. And that's what Brooklyn loves.
Yeah.
So that's Brooklyn's preference, the 32mm. Okay, and last but not least, we have CGH number 4. And I don't let her use the wand herself yet. She's still a little too young. So I still do hers. But on my very, very favorite wand on her, and she knows, is the reverse wand. We use this all the time. Now a reverse wand starts a little bit more narrow and then gets a little wider at the end. And the difference I think on this curl is that it still leaves the ends looking a little bit straighter and a little more natural, but it gives a lot of volume and fullness up in the top of the hair, up down by the root, which I love for kids her age or for short hair, because it just adds more volume, and also I think it lasts better. So when she's out running around at recess. So same thing, I mean, I'm not gonna even demonstrate a curl because it's exactly the same thing we've been demonstrating before. It's just that the way the curling iron is shaped, you can see like on this piece, it's much tighter at the root and then much looser at the bottom, more loose. And it just gives like a really fun curl. I'll show you the back of hers. I just love the way this one looks on her hair. So this is our very favorite. She asks me all the time, Mom, will you curl my hair? And this is what she wants, the wand, huh?
Yep.
I get asked all the time which wand people should buy, and I hope this video has kind of helped answer that question based on which look you're looking for, and you can kind of see the differences in our hairstyles and how we use them. Now, if you're not wanting a classic wand or you don't want to have to choose between the classic wands, then there's another option.
It is the kit, and it comes with one NuMe wand and different size tops that are interchangeable, so you can get one wand and a bunch of different tops, so you don't have to choose which ones you want to get.
Which I love. We actually own all of these in our house, so we have both the kit and the classics because we use them like crazy, and they're fantastic. Now, to enter the contest giveaway, you need to be a subscriber to my channel, and you need to be a subscriber to
Our channel at Brooklyn and Bailey.
Yes. And then leave a comment below and just tell us which wand you would love to win. And you can enter once per day, is fine. Make sure you leave a comment below. Now for those of you that don't win, there is exciting news. NuMe has so graciously offered a very, very generous coupon code. You can find all of that information in the description box below. Make sure to enter the code exactly the way it looks so that it works right for you. Also, the contest is open internationally, and don't forget that you need to be 18 or older or have your parents' permission, and we'll announce all the winners next Sunday. So we will see you guys then. Bye.
Bye.